Hackberry Hawks. This is Gracie and Chris on Monday, December 5th, 2016, with your weekly announcements. Please stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Star Wars The Rogue One comes out on December 16th, so pre-order your tickets now. Attention all students K through 6. It's time to start thinking about the Oral Interpretation Festival, which is coming up on January 26th. If you like to memorize poems and recite them in front of an audience, or think you'd like to try, this festival is for you. Look for your information in your Friday folder, read the information on the website, ask your parents to fill out a contract, and sign up. It's a great way to practice public speaking, and you'll get a full-size candy bar just for participating.
Congrats to the lunch with the guest author winners, Cammie Cunningham and Reed Panzer. Thanks to everyone who participated in the school-wide reading competition. Wonderful job bringing the most collective minutes, Mrs. Feely and Mrs. Shulkin's classes. These two classes earned a writer's workshop with our guest author on December 20th.
Are you ready to transform Mr. Claney into Captain Claney? The more everyone spends at the book fair, the more we get to dress up Mr. Claney as a pirate. He already has his pirate goatee, so he's ready to transform into a pirate. Here's Mr. Claney reading a pirate story.
Good morning, Hackberry Hill. I'm Mr. Claney, and this is my great-nephew, who's in kindergarten this year in Miss Schubert's class. This is Jacob. And yesterday was Jacob's birthday, so we thought it would be fun for a birthday present for Jacob to read a book together. And this book that we're going to read also goes along with our theme for our book fair this month, which is the pirate theme. So our book is called Roger the Jolly Pirate. And Jacob's going to help me out. Before anyone had heard of Blackbeard, or Long John Silver, or Calico Jack, there was a pirate named Roger. Roger the Jolly Pirate, by Brett Helquist. Roger was a lousy pirate. He couldn't tell the starboard from the larboard, the windward from the leeward, or the mizzen from the main. It looks like it's raining over there, huh? He smiled instead of scowling. He grinned instead of growling. He always had a yarn to tell or a sea shanty to sing. He had never struck fear into any sailor's heart. His shipmates called him Jolly Roger, and they didn't mean it nicely. When there was serious pirating to be done, the other pirates never wanted Jolly Roger around. If they planned to board an enemy vessel, or make a prisoner walk the plank, or bury a stolen treasure, they always sent Jolly Roger down the ship's hold. This didn't make Roger feel very jolly at all. The pirates on Jolly Roger's ships were the terror of the high seas. Merchant ships fled at the sight of them, and sailors surrendered without a fight. There was only one enemy worthy of their scowls, and he was known as the Admiral. The Admiral vowed to bring every pirate to justice, and at last the day came when he and his sailors attacked Roger's ship. Jolly Roger, of course, was sent below. Up above, the battle began. Below, Jolly Roger sat wishing he could think of something, anything, that would make other pirates like him. Then he had a wonderful idea. He would bake a cake. In the hold, Jolly Roger spotted something that looked like a big iron pot. He happily dumped everything he could find into the pot and gave it a good stir. On deck, the cannonballs boomed and blazed. The pirates bravely fought the Admiral's men from port to starboard, from stem to stern, but the pirates were outnumbered. As the pirate captain watched the admiral stride across the deck with his sword held high, he could see that all was lost. He was prepared to surrender. In the dim light of the hold, Jolly Roger found a wick attached to the pot he had chosen, struck a match, and set back for his cake to bake. He didn't expect what happened next, and nobody did.
Kaboom!
Kaboom! Jolly Roger was blown straight through the deck and right into the middle of the battle. He was covered with flour, he was spotted with soot, and he was shrieking in terror. The Admiral's men had never seen anything like it. "A goose!" yelped one. "A skeleton!" screamed another. The Admiral himself gave the order, "Abandon ship!" Jolly Roger was sorry about his cake. He tried to explain, but no one would listen. They were too busy cheering. Jolly Roger still couldn't tell starboard from larboard, or the windward from the leeward, or the mizzen from the main, but his shipmates didn't care. In fact, they made a special flag in his honor. Soon, other pirates began flying the flag. It struck fear into the hearts of sailors across the 7 seas. And they called it the Jolly Roger. The end. Thanks, Jacob. Happy birthday. Give me a high five. You missed.
Blue Feather Awards and Perfect Attendance Awards presented by Mr. Cleany. After Mr. Cleany, we have a special guests from our 4th grade friends.
Hi, everyone. The following students have been, we're honoring the following students for having perfect attendance for the month of November. First, Ava Berryhill. Second, Heath Jordan. Then Peyton Intringer, Matt Sullivan, Caroline Manning, Rose Valdez, and May Rogers. Congratulations, everyone, for having perfect attendance. Also, we have our Hoxham Blue Feather Award winners for the month of November. And the first one goes to Evan Cole. The kindergarten team would like to congratulate Evan for being our November Blue Feather Award winner. Evan is an amazing hawk inside and outside of the classroom. Evan is a leader on our team by honoring all of his friends, always working hard, and being one of the kindest hawks we know. Evan is an all-around Hoxham kindergartner. Great job, Evan. Next, Jillian Fagursky. Jillian gets an A for effort in everything she does, whether it's working on problem solving, reading with expression, or helping a friend in need. Jill, you rock, and it's a privilege having you in class. The next Hoxham Blue Feather goes to Ella Barron. Ellen has been working tirelessly on improving her writing and reading. She has shown great persistence in her efforts, and her efforts are very evident. She is a leader in the classroom and is a great example of what hard work can do. Mrs. Hines is so proud of you and all the growth that you've made. Keep up the hard work. Great job, Ella. The next award is for Pearl Buckman. Pearl works hard every day. She is an active participant in all of our class and small group discussions. Pearl serves as a great role model for her peers and works hard in class. As a new addition to our class, she has bonded well with all of her classmates. The next award goes to Kira Coverdale. Kira is a true example of a Hackberry Hill hawk. She always does more than is expected in her work. She's always willing to help the class understand concepts in a different way and is able to explain them clearly. She shows kindness to others by working collaboratively and cooperatively with all students in the class. Kira is a great example of hawk ideas. The next Blue Feather Award goes to Janessa Mondragon. Janessa is new to Hackberry this year, but you would never know it because she exemplifies Hawk's behavior at all times. She's the first one to jump in and help a classmate in a time of need and helps everyone, including her teacher, in problem-solving situations. Janessa is a positive attitude and courageous in her energy and encourages everyone to be the best version of themselves. Great job, Janessa. The next award goes to Megan Goodman. Megan has earned this month's Blue Feather Award for her strong leadership abilities, her positive attitude, and for always presenting and striving for accuracy. Maggie's peers look up to her because she has integrity, and even when things get difficult, she pushes through and works until she gets it right. The 6th grade team appreciates Maggie's positive influence. And finally, Chris Rockwood. Chris is an outstanding student who thrives in every environment in the building. He's always willing to help his peers and teachers in any capacity necessary. With his friendly and welcoming personality, everyone enjoys being surrounded by him. Chris embodies the characteristics of a model Hawk student. Great job, Chris. All right, and that's it.
Hi, I'm Josiah in Mr. Smith's class.
Hi, I'm Abby, and I'm also in Mr. Smith's class.
I'm Aaliyah, and I'm in Miss Archer's class.
And I'm Michaela in Mr. Smith's class.
The 4 of us are going to begin a fundraiser for the Foothills Animal Shelter.
The fundraiser will start December 6th and end December 19th.
Your job is to bring in items for dogs and cats. Some items you can bring are leashes, collars, bowls, dog food, or cat food.
Treats, beds, potty pads,
Or anything else you think a dog or cat might like for Christmas.
whichever class brings in the most items for the fundraiser will get a pizza party.
Try and bring lots of items for the pizza party. The items you bring have to be new or gently used.
Thanks for supporting.
And bring in your items.
Does anybody have any questions?
If you do, you can come see any of us.
Thank you, Mr. Cleany. Special thanks to Ada and Drake, our camera and support crew.
Thanks,
and
have a major Monday.